YouTube secrets. Shh. Last year, I managed to make my track Lingerie Model go viral on short form media. This year, I intend to crack YouTube. I'm Paige Kennedy, artist, producer, and Gore-Tex enthusiast. But why should you listen to me? I'll tell you. I've got unique access to 2 game-changing experts. Come with me as I uncover 10 game-changing secrets as to how I and you can make our YouTube channels go stratospheric. Let's go. Number 1, sweat your assets and unique resources. I can make shorts that go viral because they're happened on other platforms, and I haven't uploaded them to YouTube, and maybe I should do that.
Is there any downside in that?
It slightly dilutes new content, but it's shorts, so that's fine.
I like that it's a kind of low-cost way of just trying something that's worked well in the past.
But who is this expert I'm talking to? Executive coach Mia Kennedy. You'll notice we have the same surname and nostrils. This is no coincidence. Mia Kennedy is indeed my mother. I am using the power of nepotism to pick her brains. 2, your idea is everything. Cool, wacky, provocative videos. The thing I'm struggling with is subscriber growth and money growth. That's true. 6 months ago, I made my first YouTube video. Set some audacious goals. 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Currently at 2,372 subscribers. 52 videos posted every Wednesday in 2025. This will be my 37th video. I've stuck to the schedule pretty much and even made some extra videos. Channel monetized and able to pay off camera equipment by the end of 2025. £800. I monetized in May 2025. So far, I've made almost £15. But on top of my camera and initial recording equipment, I've also bought some new mics, a tripod, SD cards, batteries. This means my current costs are about £1,300. My current profits are about £15. So we're working at a net loss. Gain 1 sponsor. We got clothes from Lucian Yak, which I haven't shut up about for our performance at The Great Escape, but so far there have been no YouTube-specific sponsors. Yet. Strymon.
I can boil it down into just the idea. People will be attracted to cool, wacky, provocative videos, and if you just do that enough times and in a row, then that's the equation.
Hold up. Who is this sock I'm talking to? Meet Hochelaga, a full-time YouTuber with 16 million views on his most popular video. He has almost 1 million followers and is a friend of mine in real life. That's why I can talk to him. What did I say about using your unique resources? In real life, he's not a sock, but he's anonymous online, and I thought it'd be boring if it was just a video of a blank screen. So this was the solution I came up with. Hope you like it. 3. Your title should illustrate your concept, but reframe it to make it a hook. It's like the title over everything else.
I would probably say that, yeah, the idea is reflected in the title. One video that I've got right now that actually has become more popular recently is my survival guide to the biblical apocalypse. I guess that encapsulates the idea.
If you put "What is the biblical apocalypse" as the title, you'd be like, I don't really want to watch that. But survival guide makes it feel like a zombie film.
Yeah, pretty much that. Funny and informative.
He pays a lot of attention to the title, the thumbnail, how the idea is presented.
Which is equivalent in advertising to the headline.
I'm not trying to make those shit at the moment. I'm trying to make
No, I
them
think
good.
you do them really well.
She's being kind. Some of my thumbnails could definitely be improved. 4. Consider story. Conflict. Resolution. I'm playing a gig in Leicester, let's say. Instinctively, and I'll put you on the spot here, what angle might you go with it?
Or set up a premise at the start of the video. I'm going to a gig in Leicester, but I've forgotten my luggage. You know what I mean? It's like you're setting up like a storyline. Let's say you got booed. Well, then you make that video kind of like that's the climax of the story.
I think that's possibly where I'm going wrong with my vlogs. Or I'll just be like, hi, like I'm gonna go and play a gig. Yeah, whatever, I don't care.
Instinctively, I think shorter, more focused, tighter. 5. Make your footage adaptable. Show, don't tell. Then reverse engineer your narrative.
It's not going to be meandering vlogs anymore, but I can still take vlog footage, but maybe narrate it in some way or lead us through it in some way. If you don't know what you're saying, because you're coming up with it in the moment, then you can't say it in the most succinct way. And so I guess when you're capturing, it's not talking, it's showing. Communicate quickly using visual.
Exactly. And then you can put whatever narrative you want to that visual.
Keep my shooting as illustrative as possible.
Because then it gives you loads of flexibility.
6. What value do you add? How do you benefit the viewer? If you're watching someone that you don't know on YouTube, you're often watching it for value. You just watched a YouTube tutorial about how to record a Zoom.
Yeah.
So you're not interested in that person, you're interested in the value they're providing. I watch people who vlog, but I think if you're already a famous vlogger, people are watching you because it's you, whereas no one's going to watch me because it's me, because I haven't got to that stage yet.
We need to think about what's the benefit to the viewer.
Up to this point, I guess I've added mellow entertainment and slight insight, but maybe that's not compelling enough. 7. Play to your strengths and expertise. As a musician when I was a little kid, like music documentaries really interested me.
Something that struck me when you mentioned like music documentaries, what if like you did some of your own?
That's a great idea. There's a niche thing that I'm really into, which is the way that Kate Bush uses her backing vocals are really weird. She'll have backing vocals where they're like, ooh, yeah, ah. So maybe there's an angle of the artist that has the weirdest backing vocal.
What you're describing, that's the area you need to go in, 100%.
Cool. You can see how excited I am about this concept. Look out for the video soon. I'm looking forward to making it. 8. Piggyback off other people and topics.
A benefit of anything informative I found, because I pretty much am strictly informative, is it's a good way to get new folks in because they're invested in the other thing. I'm invested in Kate Bush.
Yeah.
So you kind of can use her fame to build your own thing. And then once you do that enough, then you've got your own thing.
But I think that's a very interesting point about piggybacking on other people's success. I mean, it's again, go back to advertising. It's like using a celebrity in your ads.
9. Research.
If you're trying to get your name out there, people won't know you yet. See what musicians you like, see what they do, see what works for them, and then try and just emulate that. And that's your starting point.
Is there anything to do with the length?
I aim for about 10 minutes at the moment, but that's kind of arbitrary. We need to do some research. In the absence of research, my mum and I thought about making shorter videos.
Make every video 5 minutes long, let's say.
And then the final and most important point. 10. The first 10 seconds are everything.
I have like a so rule, so. It's brutal when you look at YouTube stats. Within the first 15 seconds, you lose a big chunk of viewers. You just have to grip them within the first 10 seconds. That's when you make your pledge. Why is this worth your time? You have to introduce your premise, but then also, that jeopardy of this is this thing. However, it's under threat.
Selling the idea and fitting jeopardy and a pledge into your first 10 seconds does sound like a challenge, but your first 10 seconds seem to dictate how your video does. So use them wisely.
What are you taking away, Paige?
A new set of YouTube rules, aka new rules in the words of Dua Lipa. 1. Sweat your assets and unique resources. 2. Ideas are everything. Cool, wacky, provocative. 3. Title is concept reframed as a hook. 4. Consider story. Conflict to resolution. 5. Shoot adaptable footage. Show, don't tell. 6. What value do you add? How do you benefit the viewer? 7. Play to your strengths, interests, and expertise. 8. Piggyback off other people and topics. 9. Actually research. 10. The first 10 seconds are everything. Pledge and jeopardy. Do you have any YouTube strategies you like to do? / did any of this resonate with you? Get in those comments. We love comments. I, for one, am extremely excited to make my Kate Bush backing vocals video. Go and watch Hochelaga's latest video and subscribe to his channel while you're over there. Let's get him to 1 mil. Thank you to Hochelaga and my mum for their time and expertise and being so generous on a Sunday. Bye! Bye.
Bye. Bye.